good one for you today. You're going to learn about an email template that can help you increase your response rates, and it's called the 4T email. 4T. That's because it's got 4 parts, and each part starts with, you guessed it, the letter W. No, it starts with the letter T. So let's take a look at the first sentence, the first T. Imagine for a second that you own a landscape company, and one of your clients is trying to sell their home, but something terrible happens. A hurricane comes and turns the palm tree upside down, ruins their landscaping, but that cute little pink flamingo mailbox, that's okay. This is something you've observed that you might be able to help with. We call it a trigger event. And here's what the sentence might sound like. Notice your home's for sale. Lovely pink flamingo mailbox, by the way. Looks like your landscaping got pretty torn up by the hurricane. Now, what am I not doing here? I'm not starting the sentence with I. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about something I observed that I think I can help with. Second sentence. Now imagine 2 doors down is another client of yours that was in the same exact situation with the same upside down palm tree. But you came in there and you turned that palm tree right side up. And not only that, you planted some beautiful flowers in the yard and they were able to sell their home. This is called third-party credibility, and it sounds like this. We just finished a curb appeal project at Judy Bloom's, allowing her to get $65,000 more than she paid for the house a year prior. Who, like your prospect, did you help kick more ass? Third sentence, teach. Teach what's possible. In the case of the landscaper, I might show a before and after picture. For you, you might show a case study. Here's what the sentence sounds like. You can see Judy's before and after pictures here. Notice what I did here. I'm linking this so I know who's clicking so I can follow up with a phone call. And the last T stands for tell me. Tell me, would it make sense for us to take a look at your yard? You don't even need to be home. Don't ask your prospects for 45 minutes of their time. Ask if it sounds interesting or if they'd like to learn more. So those are the 4 T's: trigger, third-party credibility, teach, and tell me. Now, since you stuck around, I'm going to give you a little something extra. I'm going to share with you 3 tips that I want you to check your emails for. Tip number 1 has to do with this. If your emails have more I's than U's, I want you to flip it around. U's make the prospect feel that the email's about them. I's are about you. So what I like to do is wet the top of my finger and just flick these little I's away. If you don't have one of these, which by the way I recommend getting because it's just a lot of fun, you can use your backspace key. But the point being, make sure you have more U's than I's. You can have a couple I's, but the U should outnumber it. So, well. Next tip, take a look at this. Really long email. Emails need to fit on mobile phones. Send them to your mobile device, and if you have to scroll, it's too long. So I like to take a number 2 pencil with a big eraser and start erasing things that I don't need, like this I don't need any of this at all. I don't need that. I don't need this. I have over 25 certifications. I hate that sentence so much, I'm gonna actually take my flamethrower to it and just get rid of that. I'm gonna move this up and slide this over, and that's what the emails should look like. About 65 words or less. Final tip, take a look at this. Notice anything wrong? Right over here, there's a typo. Maintenance instead of maintenance. No typos, no grammar mistakes. I want you to install a free tool called Grammarly. Once it's installed, it'll make sure that your emails are error-free. So those are your 3 tips. You guys have been awesome. Send some 4T emails. Let me know how your response rates are. And we'll see you next time. Now watch this. This is pretty cool.